Lakers head coach J.J. Redick has shared a worrisome update about LeBron James, who's been dealing with a nagging sciatica injury that has bothered him since the summer. For a player entering his 23rd NBA season, any back-related issue is cause for serious concern, especially when that player happens to be a 21-time All-NBA selection, a 4-time MVP, and one of the most durable athletes the league has ever seen. At 40 years old, LeBron remains the oldest active player in the NBA, a title he's held for 2 straight years. Yet, age alone hasn't slowed his production. What's holding him back now is far more troubling: a nerve-related pain that can flare up unpredictably and requires careful ongoing management. Reports indicate that LeBron will be re-evaluated after the first week or two of the 2025 to 2026 regular season. Team insider Jovan Buha from Buha's blog revealed that Coach Redick spoke carefully about LeBron's recovery timeline. He avoided making promises, and his tone made it clear that the Lakers are preparing for the possibility that LeBron might miss the early stretch of the new season. "You hope he can be back soon," Redick said. That short statement spoke volumes. Back and nerve issues are notoriously hard to gauge. Even the world's best athletes with access to top medical care often have to rely on patience, not just strength, during recovery. For LeBron, who's carried the weight of a franchise for over 2 decades, the wear and tear are starting to show. Despite that, LeBron's consistency remains remarkable. He played 71 games in the 2023-24 season and another 70 in 2024-25. Impressive numbers for a player of his age and mileage. But the playoffs have told a different story. In 2 of his last 3 postseason runs, LeBron has fought through nagging injuries at the worst possible moments, when the Lakers needed him most. It's the reality of aging in professional sports. Still, his numbers continue to defy logic. Last season, he averaged 24.4 points, 8.2 assists, and 7.8 rebounds per game, while shooting 51.3% from the field, 37.6% from 3, and 78.2% from the line. Those aren't the stats of a player fading away. They're the stats of a superstar performing at an elite level even in his 22nd year. LeBron's longevity is something the league has never seen. Other greats have managed to play effectively into their late 30s, but none have dominated like this at 40. That's why his current setback feels so alarming. When LeBron is on the floor, the Lakers transform completely. His leadership, playmaking, and control of tempo are impossible to replace. Adding another layer to the story is his relationship with J.J. Redick. The two are close in age. Redick is only 6 months older, and he entered the NBA 3 years after LeBron as the 11th overall pick in 2006. After a 15-year playing career, Redick retired in 2021 and smoothly transitioned from media to coaching. Now, he's managing one of his former peers, someone who's still playing at a superstar level while battling time itself. Without LeBron, the Lakers will rely heavily on Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves to keep the offense afloat. Doncic, 26, has established himself as one of the league's most gifted playmakers, while Reeves, 27, continues to grow into a dependable two-way player capable of delivering when called upon. Both are in their athletic primes, but filling LeBron's shoes, even temporarily, is no easy task. The chemistry among the Lakers' new Big Three, LeBron, Doncic, and Reeves, will be crucial this season. Each can create shots for themselves and others, making the Lakers' offense highly versatile. Defense, however, remains the main question mark. LeBron was once among the league's best defenders, earning 6 All-Defensive Team honors during his prime years with the Miami Heat and Cleveland Cavaliers. Today, he conserves his energy for offense, a necessary adjustment for someone his age. That means Redick has some big coaching choices to make. How does he get the most out of his roster without overworking his 40-year-old star? Rotation management will likely be key. By staggering Doncic's and Reeves' minutes, Redick can keep the offense balanced while LeBron rests. In fact, this early stretch without LeBron could end up helping the team, giving the coaching staff time to experiment with lineups, test new plays, and build chemistry among the younger players. Still, the weight of LeBron's health situation can't be ignored. For all the Lakers' talent, LeBron remains their emotional and strategic anchor. His presence affects everything, from how defenses adjust to how teammates move off the ball. Even in his 23rd season, he commands the court like few in NBA history. For now, the Lakers are proceeding with caution. Their goal isn't just to get LeBron back, it's to make sure he's ready for the long season ahead. The organization knows what's at stake. They've seen how much the team changes when he's unavailable, and they understand that their title hopes rest on his ability to stay healthy deep into the postseason. As Redick said, those things can be tricky. And those words carry real weight in Los Angeles. As preseason continues, the Lakers are prioritizing health and chemistry over meaningless wins. According to ESPN's Dave McMenamin, 5 players are sitting out Tuesday's game against the Phoenix Suns. Guards Gabe Vincent, forwards Rui Hachimura and Jared Vanderbilt, center Jackson Hayes, and LeBron James, who remains sidelined with his sciatica injury. At 40 and already ruled out for the entire preseason, LeBron continues treatment and rehab. The Lakers expect his recovery to extend at least into the first week of the regular season to ensure he's fully ready before returning. This cautious mindset defines Redick's approach. With a demanding 6-game preseason, including back-to-back contests against Phoenix and Dallas, the Lakers are using this stretch to evaluate rotations, rest veterans, and give younger players a chance to step up. Preseason games are about discovery, not dominance. Coaches test lineups, experiment with combinations, and let fringe players prove their value. It's when two-way contracts are earned and G League decisions are made. Still, the Lakers' injury list is significant. LeBron's absence is expected, but Gabe Vincent's unavailability also matters. He's competing with Marcus Smart for the role of top perimeter defender, and his consistent shooting and defensive pressure could influence Redick's rotation plans. Rui Hachimura and Jared Vanderbilt, 2 versatile forwards with very different strengths, will also sit out. Hachimura, known for his offensive versatility and improved mid-range touch, is working to secure his starting spot. Vanderbilt brings defense and rebounding but has battled injuries throughout his time in Los Angeles. Center Jackson Hayes faces an uncertain role after falling out of the playoff rotation last season, with new additions to the frontcourt, including former number 1 pick DeAndre Ayton. He'll have to prove he still belongs in the mix. Ayton's size, rim protection, and growing offensive range give the Lakers balance they lacked last year. Luka Doncic, the Lakers' blockbuster summer acquisition, hasn't played this preseason either. Not because of injury, but because the team is being cautious after his summer with Slovenia at Eurobasket. Redick wants him fully rested before his debut in purple and gold. Marcus Smart, another key offseason addition, has been dealing with Achilles tendinopathy, limiting his activity. Both Doncic and Smart are expected to make their preseason debuts soon, though their minutes will be managed carefully. McMenamin shared footage of Doncic shooting after morning practice, an encouraging sign that he's ramping up for action. Meanwhile, the starting lineup remains fluid. LeBron, Doncic, and Reeves are locked in, but the final 2 spots are up for grabs. Reeves continues to shine as both a scorer and facilitator, proving he's the team's 3rd best player. Hachimura's position, however, is uncertain. At 6 feet 8 inches, he fits best as a power forward, the same spot LeBron prefers. If Redick chooses to prioritize defense and spacing, Marcus Smart or Jake LaRavia might slide into the starting small forward role, depending on the matchup. For now, though, the Lakers' focus isn't on preseason victories, but on health, chemistry, and long-term preparation. Redick has made his philosophy clear. Managing workloads, fine-tuning systems, and building trust matter more than temporary results. Protect the stars, build rhythm, and identify which role players can thrive alongside one of the league's most talented cores. Winning now doesn't matter. Being ready when it counts does. Then there's the unthinkable topic: trading LeBron James. For over 2 decades, LeBron has been the face of the NBA, a franchise cornerstone wherever he's gone. But the league moves fast, and now that once impossible idea doesn't seem completely out of reach. With Luka Doncic emerging as the new face of the franchise, GM Rob Pelinka seems focused on building a team around his young superstar. LeBron chose to stay in LA this offseason, opting into his $52.6 million contract, but uncertainty is growing. Trade rumors are gaining traction, especially with LeBron expected to miss the season's opening weeks due to sciatica. Matt Moore of Fansided recently floated a blockbuster trade that instantly caught everyone's attention. In his hypothetical deal, the Lakers would send LeBron James, Austin Reeves, and 2 unprotected first-round picks to the Milwaukee Bucks in exchange for 2-time MVP Giannis Antetokounmpo and forward Kyle Kuzma. Here's the twist. Moore suggests that LeBron wouldn't even stay in Milwaukee. He'd agree to a symbolic $1 buyout, instantly becoming a free agent. Free to choose his next destination, whether that's Cleveland, New York, or another contender chasing a title. It sounds outrageous, yet oddly plausible. The Lakers would get younger and reload with Giannis and Doncic, a duo combining power, skill, and global appeal. Meanwhile, LeBron would get the freedom to end his career on his own terms. Imagine it: Giannis and Luka sharing the floor in Los Angeles. 2 international icons, 2 MVP-caliber talents, redefining the meaning of Showtime. From Magic and Kareem, to Kobe and Shaq, to LeBron and AD, the Lakers have always thrived on legendary duos. Giannis and Luka could be the next great chapter. But reality isn't always that simple. ESPN's Shams Charania recently reported that Giannis has privately listed the New York Knicks as his preferred landing spot if he ever leaves Milwaukee, complicating any chance of such a move. So for now, the Lakers remain patient. LeBron continues his rehab with no firm timetable for return, while the front office monitors the team's chemistry around Luka Doncic. If LeBron comes back strong, the Lakers could still make a deep playoff run. But if his injury lingers, or if Pelinka sees an opportunity to reshape the roster, anything could happen. LeBron's legacy with the Lakers, and the game itself, is undeniable. But time is undefeated, and the franchise has never been afraid of change. From Wilt to Magic, Kobe to LeBron, the Lakers have always found their next star. The only question now is whether that star is already here, in Luka Doncic. As the preseason winds down, the basketball world is watching closely. The idea of LeBron being traded, especially for someone like Giannis, might sound like fantasy. But in today's NBA, where star movement defines eras, even the wildest ideas can become reality. And if that day ever comes, it won't just shake the Lakers, it'll send shockwaves through the entire league.